Good evening. Another day, another show. Sunday evening. I hope all of you are fine. Uh, there have been a lot of activities in the last 2-3 days in the parliament, and I'm going to speak about it very briefly though. And I have a point of view on that, so I might as well share it. Many years back, maybe I think it was 2006 or 7, I'd gone to NCPA with my wife, and it was some felicitation ceremony. I don't remember the event, but it was some very big event where our president then, Dr. Kalam, was there, and a whole lot of artists from the musical world were there. There was Hariprasad Chaurasia, there was Shiv Kumar Sharma, there was Zakir Hussain, there were some big artists from South. It was a very uh, beautiful event, very premium. And my wife and me were sitting there, and the keynote address, the introduction address, was done by Javed Akhtar Saab, and he said something so beautiful that day that even to this day, those words uh, linger. I can just not forget. So he comes on the stage, and there is all these people on the stage. There's Dr. Abdul Kalam and Birju Maharaj and Chaurasia, and it was a very powerful stage. It was really high powered. And Javed Akhtar comes on the stage and says, हमारे तहजीब में सिखाया गया है कि बड़ों की तारीफ करना भी गुनाह है. हमारे तहजीब में सिखाया गया है कि बड़ों की तारीफ करना भी गुनाह है. I thought that line was so fantastic. It was so deep. It had so much of content. It had so much of relevance, so much of culture. These things come over a period of time. These things don't happen overnight. You learn. You learn from big people. You learn from intellectual people. You just keep learning. And what Javed Akhtar said that day, tehzeeb, is a very deep-rooted word. Now, why am I saying all this? So one of the things about this women's reservation bill is that they're going to do two things. They're going to do a census, and after the census, they're going to do a delimitation. Basically, delimitation means that the number of seats in the parliament are going to go up, which is fine. I think it's a process, and it'll happen. But my take on this is that I think after our independence, which is 1947, this is the first time that you will actually get an opportunity to induct people into the parliament that would be of a different quality and caliber. Delimitation is basically a caste and population based activity. You basically decide the number of people in an area, and based on the caste breakup, you decide what is that constituency all about. Is it SC, ST, BC? Now they have a woman's requirement, woman's reservation. It's unending. It can go on and on. But I just think if an opportunity like this comes up, and it would be so beautiful to start using performance of a state as an indicator to let the number of MPs come into the parliament. Just to give an example, there are states which have fantastic literacy levels. There are states that have fantastic economic development levels. There are states that have extremely good prosperity levels. When you have states that are performing so well, give them more representation. What is the point of filling the parliament with more of the same from states that have not delivered in the past? They will not deliver in the future. It's just that you'll have more of them in the parliament. Is that going to help? I doubt. And again, you will go back to the same bad language, crude behavior, condescending attitude. What happened in the parliament over the last 2 days was absolutely disgusting at so many levels. People who are celebrating the act, people who have reacted to the act. So I'm not getting into responding to the act, but all I'm saying is, if we have an opportunity to clean that parliament up, don't lose the opportunity by keeping it caste and population based. like any other part of the world, any other democracy in the world, add in a couple of more filters. Add in filters of education, add in filters of prosperity, add in a couple of more filters, so that going forward, we will have a much better parliament with better people who are more responsible, who know what to say, when to say. Uh, and I think as citizens of the country, uh, we deserve a better parliament. Not only we deserve a better parliament, the generation that's going to follow us also deserves a better parliament. And I think we have a great opportunity to fix something for the generation that's going to come next, and they're going to thank us for it. Uh, so let us do it. It's an opportunity. Don't lose it. Uh, bring in more filters. Bring in more intellectuals to help you fix those filters. Bring in good people. Make the parliament count. Let every conversation and every debate in the parliament be celebrated. Uh, yeah, that's my two bit on this subject. It's a big subject. It's a very important subject. Over the next 2 to 3 years, this is going to be in news. It's going to evolve, involve more people, get in more inputs, and ensure that the next 75 years, we try and get in better people into our parliament. And I think that's the key need of the nation today. Let's do it. Yeah, that's my bit for Sunday evening. Thank you very much. God bless you. Have a lovely evening. Thank you.